you're gonna let go the titty and go out there and try to build your own? Why is that so important to you about the loyalty to the commanding general, Your Honor, and you will not leave this group? Talk unless he sends you out on the mission to say, yo, I need you over there and go build that.
Yeah, I'll be out there starting the Genesis or some shit like that.
That's where this all starts from. This has nothing to do with the new covenant. Nothing. It has everything to do with the fact that Deacon didn't like that Captain Nazariak epitomized disloyalty with him. That's what this is, not from a sincere place of he wants to debate the new covenant. And anybody who allowed anybody to think that has been deceived, right? Point blank, period. Let me tell y'all. Hold on. Oh, got you. The water brewing. Let me give y'all the background here because y'all don't know. Because there's things that are going on or that have happened that are not being told to you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Let me take y'all on a trip down memory lane. Deacon, I'm a partner at CZYN, right? I'm a part of the initial investors at CZYN. So we have a content deal with Deacon. We had a content deal with Deacon. And during that time, Deacon wants to, think about different ways to get more people to CZYN to help grow the business. Which is what you should do when you enter into business partnerships. So he comes up with, man, we need a debate. Who we need you? And then he's like, well, who's the biggest person we can have you debate? So he conceptualizes me debating Captain Nazariak, right? So now we're going back and forth on, well, what are the disagreements in doctrine? He came up with New Covenant. He wanted to put the financial backing up to do it. So we had a conversation with Captain Nazariak, and Captain Nazariak can attest to this, as well as Corey from Tabernacle of David can attest to this, right? So we have witnesses here. And what happened was Captain Nazariak went to his generals. His generals turned the debate down. That was it. No problem. So when Deacon gets hit with this statement that Nazariak makes about starting Genesis, he purposely called him out. Now, we disagree with ISU Buchanan on other topics. He could have said the mark of the beast. Right. He could have said the Sabbath. Right? He could have said those things. He didn't. He purposely said the new covenant because he already knows the generals already instructed him not to do the debate. So there was not an actual sincere want to do this so the nation could know whether we in the new covenant or not. And this is why I left it alone, because I didn't want to have to say what I'm saying right now. We parted our ways. I wanted to totally leave the situation alone, let them do them while we do us. That's all I've been doing, if y'all ain't noticed, right? But it is what it is now. We're here. So there was not I want to debate Nazariak on the thing. Hey, he already turned down that topic. We're going to call him out on that topic. Now, of course, Deacon is confident and well-versed and studied on that topic. So if he had peradventure accepted it, he would have loved to take the opportunity to debate him on that and showcase the doctrine. But the real goal was, I'm going to make it look like he's running from me. Yeah. And if I'm lying, this is literally what he said to Sergeant Yatab in our school. So I know what his intentions were, because I know this man. Up until 90 days ago, I would call that man my best friend, right? So I know him, and I know what he's doing. I know what he did. That's why I stayed out of it, because everybody got caught up in the hype, and they missed the point. The point is the man deflected from a very hearty critique on his brotherhood and his loyalty. That's what happened. Nothing else happened. That right there. Now, here's what I want to hip the whole nation to, though. Knowing breakdowns isn't going to get you saved. Brotherhood is. Right. You hear what I'm saying to you? Knowing breakdowns isn't going to get you saved. Brotherhood is. But all that was fine. I ain't saying nothing about it. But then something was brought to my attention that I just couldn't believe. and I absolutely had to say something about. Right? So we're going to go here. We're going to get some scriptures here. Matter of fact, actually, before we even go here, Salakia, let's get the Bible. Let's get John 13 and 34 to 35. Like sis said, this is why people got to know how to hush and kick back, because everybody made it look like or felt like, oh, Tazariak's ducking. No, there is a greater principle at play here that has nothing to do with what covenant people believe we're in. And that was the point of what Tazariak said. Wasn't nothing else the point other than this guy just did some disloyal stuff in front of the whole world. That's what the point was. Did he come and defend the fact that he's loyal?
Yeah.
No, that ain't what happened, right? Okay, cool. No, he totally changed the subject. Well, let's debate the new covenant then. Come on, bro. Y'all didn't see, y'all wasn't paying attention to what was going on. That's what happened though, right? Let's read the Bible. John 13, 34 to 35.
The book of St. John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another.
Read on.
As I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Right.
By this shall all men know that.
Hold on. Salakia, here's Captain Tazama, another witness. So I got two witnesses to his motivation for calling Tazariak out. It wasn't so the nation can get edified on the new covenant. It was to try to make him look bad because he was mad that he just made him look bad. That's all it was about. Wasn't a sincere motive there, right? So I say all that to say, hey, guys, your breakdowns aren't going to get you saved. This is a message to all the Israelites. I could be wrong. You could be wrong. We cannot know what we're talking about on a breakdown. But what we are going to be saved by, what our salvation is predicated upon, is brotherhood. And that's what Captain Tazariak was calling Deacon out about. And that is far more important than what covenant we're in, according to the, let's break it down. Because at the end of the day, when Yahushua come, he going to set everybody straight on that. But he's going to judge everybody on the type of brother that they are. That's how he's going to judge. So he deviated from what was far more important to pull the wool over y'all eyes. And that's why I had to be quiet during this time, because it was so ridiculous to me. And I'm watching y'all eat this up going, y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on. This has nothing to do with the new covenant and everything to do with somebody calling somebody else out for a lack of brotherhood. That's all that was, right? Let me give y'all some context. Let's go all the way back to 2012. In 2012, Deacon got kicked out of damn near every GMS camp on the West Coast. I'm the only one that took him in. Every leader from them camps called me, said, don't take him in. Leave him for dead. I still took him in. When we got kicked out, I only got kicked out because of my association with him. I still didn't feel no way. I still rode with him. So when we talk about brotherhood and how important brotherhood is, I've been nothing but a brother. That's what I've been. And he's mad that somebody highlighted the fact that he wasn't, so he deviated and made this into a circus. That's what he made this to, and didn't even have the heart to call into the show like Tazariak told him to. Let Hassad do it, who did a fantastic job, might I add. But that's what happened. Now, this is what really grinded my gears about this whole situation, right? Let me show y'all this. This really killed me when this was brought out to me, right? When I was made aware that this happened, right?
Remember, I said, if you don't want to battle me, I will have Hassad debate you and Captain Ka'atazah. They talk all this brotherhood. Oh, we're so loyal, and we have so much brotherhood in the ISUPK, right? But Captain Ka'atazah sat right next to you while he let Hassad completely beat the brakes off you. Where's the brotherhood and loyalty in that?
Well, you disappeared on the block in downtown Seattle where a nigga emptied the clip on me because I intervened in the situation that got physical that you were just in. He's talking about him sitting there when two men are having a conversation. A nigga literally tried to kill me and you vanished. Don't nobody know where you went when that happened. Right? A nigga that I took in, a nigga that nobody wanted but me. I watched everybody in his life leave him and turn their back on him, and I didn't. And you know what he did when we had a council to prevent him leaving? Hung the phone up. This nigga got the nerve to get on the internet and play these games with y'all? So that's why I had to be quiet about this. Because I don't want to hurt the nation even more. I know y'all were hurt from the breakup in and of itself. Wanted to leave it alone. But this is BS. And you want to know who knows this is BS? The brother who called in to cross the line, who had the actual heart to deal with Captain Desariak on this topic. He knows it's BS. He knows everything I'm saying is the 100% truth. And anybody who knows us knows that this is the 144% truth that I'm saying to y'all right now. I wish that nigga would get on. He's talking about him sitting there when two men are having a conversation. A nigga literally tried to kill me. And you vanished. Don't nobody know where you went when that happened. Right? A nigga that I took in. A nigga that nobody wanted but me. I watched everybody in his life leave him and turn their back on him, and I didn't. And you know what he did when we had a council to prevent him leaving? Hung the phone up. This nigga got the nerve to get on the internet and play these games with y'all? So that's why I had to be quiet about this. Because I don't want to hurt the nation even more. I know y'all were hurt from the breakup in and of itself. Wanted to leave it alone. But this is BS. And you want to know who knows this is BS? The brother who called in to cross the line, who had the actual heart to deal with Captain Desariak on this topic. He knows it's BS. He knows everything I'm saying is the 100% truth. And anybody who knows us knows that this is the 144% truth that I'm saying to y'all right now. I wish that nigga would get on the internet and say I'm lying. So the whole point is brotherhood. That's the point. That's what's going to get you saved. And that's what that Deacon displayed a lack of. And that's what Tazariak was talking about. Point blank, period. That's simple.
It's gorilla time.
Right? So now that that's over,